Welcome back to the next stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So where we last left off, we were still in the middle of I believe the first day of the trial of the murder of Mia Fey. And we met a lot more characters, and we gave them all more voices. So we got Phoenix Wright played by me. We have Dick Gumshoe played by Patrick Warburton. We got Miles Edgeworth being played by Nicolas Cage. And then we got like an old guy, a valley girl, and so many others. So let's do this! So we're still in the trial, it looks like. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Hey, Comic Book Pixie, thanks for you to join. And for everyone who doesn't know, that is my girlfriend right there, and I love her to death.
It was after the witness heard the clock that there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I actually can.
Ho ho, impossible of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much! The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was, for those of you who just joining us now, just before Mia was murdered, she had a phone conversation with her sister, Maya, and she explains in that phone conversation that she had to remove the clockwork from this little statue right there. And it will actually say, there's a timestamp on that call recording, and that will tell us exactly when they took the mechanics of that clock out. So let's present the phone. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Rubble, 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 rubble.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I just noticed Edgeworth's eyes were kind of twitching in that little shot right there. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Ellipsis. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Well, there was a beep there. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Meh.
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Ellipsis? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she says wink every time she actually winks.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
That is a blatant lie. Because in the last case, this clock, the thinker, like visual aid time, this clock was used as a murder weapon before this case. And it was revealed that there are only 2 copies of this clock in existence, and they were made by the defendant in the first case, Larry Butts. So she couldn't have seen it at any store because no store literally has them. But, yes. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes, we do. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
The evidence is the clock itself. I'm gonna need a lot of water for this. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Miff.
Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh.
Oh.
Oh God. She is more frightening in HD.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Jeez.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me.
Grunt.
Did I, like, Lizette? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh God. That is a horrible profile shot.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Something tells me I gotta save right here, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard it before. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard it when it was a clock. She had heard that it was a clock. Wow.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
It is this wiretap that we found in her hotel room. Wait. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Rubble, 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 rubble.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim. Wiretapping. Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Oh! Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can.
It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Wait, what? Wait. Wait, do I have evidence to that? Is it the phone again? Wait, check. What's up, you go? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold for me. Hold on, let's, whoa. Oh, there's only 3 pages. Okay. Well, actually, there's someone. What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like, and it tells you, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. It's not, that's like, I did, so I put some in my face. And what is it that I'm trying to say? That the weapon was a clock. Okay, so it is that. Oh. So yeah, it is the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Ellipsis. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to that conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Hi.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Lurg.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Oh boy.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is it that? Is it that?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Crap, what is the final blow? I guess why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Well,
so where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
no, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense...
I'm gonna save right here. Well, come on, think of something. I think we have to call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Huh?
However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yet we have to accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
And he's still holding that tray of stuff.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
What is this, Legally Blonde? Yeah, basically this game gets about as crazy as Legally Blonde, and all of the characters are just archetypes like in that movie.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
OMG, I love it too.
I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought.
I'm making this guy sound like Nicolas Cage. I need a new voice for him. What did I have in the last stream? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Go Aries? What? I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was uninvolved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okay, since you just are joining us, Carly, what we have to do is now I have to press each point of his, oh! Oh, arrows from Lore Olympus. Okay, I know who you mean now. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. Okay, I'm gonna press that. What is it exactly you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received a call from after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? Oh, embracer, that's what he said. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Actually, I'm gonna save right here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? I have to protest. Wait, but please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. Okay, now I'm going to save. What do I ask him about? Check-in, the room service, bed making. It has to be the room service because that's really the only thing he did that involved April May. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Wait, $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. But Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! Oh!
You fool!
Oh. I've done it. I've won. I got a little speck on my screen right there. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man! The whore! Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor? Oh man, I was about to say, that's skank! We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... the man with Miss May, obviously. The man who... Aw, boo! I love how well you two click. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. She was tapping it hard. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court.
Oof! Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, gasp. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Whew, that was fun. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
What, really?
I think I might be your newest fan!
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too!
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine!
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
Oh, man. That man was with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think it was the one who?
Maybe so.
Sis!
Don't worry, I'll find it by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you!
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. April May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. So that's literally the only part of her testimony that was true. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Saving content. Would you like to save your progress? So what day are we on? Day 2 of investigation. Heroic pose. So noble.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place like as this. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinking liar! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Oh god, I notice her face is twitching. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me, then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I guess we'll start with that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Ellipsis. Oh, man. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her talking. Let's try the wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? On Mia's phone.
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Let's try the attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
But bottom? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Do I have anything to present to her? Oh, wait. Present. Let's present that.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. Let's try the wiretap. Oh, it's the same stuff. I guess that's all I can do right here. So let's move to... Oh, let's go to the Gatewater, where she stayed. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks? Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored...
You are our honored guest. Okay, I hate it when they put "our" and "our" right next to each other like that.
Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Okay, his cooperation and his nice, polite personality is a breath of fresh air for me. Let's talk about Miss May. About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Let's try the man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of... danger.
There, we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo? Let's try the hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. I like how he's just holding the same tea set like 24/7. Well, that's about all I can talk to him about. Let's present him with stuff. Maybe Miss May's testimony?
I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence.
Oh, well then, I guess we got nothing else here. Okay, let's move to the, let's try Grossberg. For those of you who missed last episode, Grossberg is another defense attorney like Phoenix, and apparently Maya wanted him to defend her, but he might be having a bad case of blackmail right now, so let's go to his place. Hey, the painting's gone. Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Let's try examining, yeah, the obvious empty picture. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Sunflowers, Marvin Grossberg, a fisherman. What was it? I think it was a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait, hold on. Let me just, sunflowers. Wasn't it? It was a very memorable paint. Oh, okay, so it's the same answer with all of them. And, oh-ho. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's try Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It's evidence! And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. And now let's try the other one. Oh man, this guy. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Oh, I can only have one? Okay, I'm gonna start with this guy. I think I'll swap them. Photograph. Wow, that smile. Okay, so now that I think I got that, let's move back to. I think we have to show this photo to the bellboy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Hold on, I want to see if I can, like, Google this. Hold on, what is that? AFFIDAVIT. Pronounce.
Affidavit.
Say that again?
Affidavit.
Affidavit. Okay. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Really? From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Yeah, words are hard. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay, so I think that's all we can do now. So why don't we move back to Grossberg? He's out again. Huh? No more photos on the desk. Oh! I guess I'm out of luck. So let's go to the detention center then. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Okay, so let's present the photo of Red White. Yeah, sorry, that's his name. Sorry, I kind of spoiled that. His name is Red White. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you?
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
So close. We do have proof. We have... Oh, whoops. There it is. The affidavit. Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her hard. I'm gonna push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Red? White? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Because Phoenix Wright is a nerd. Yeah, he is. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Why? Well, I guess we're done here. So let's just move on to Blue Corp. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. Oh, and there's the painting that was in Grossberg's office. What's with this surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Oh my god, this guy. I know precisely how I'm gonna make him sound. Your name! What's your name? I'm gonna make him like a game show host. I was inquirably asking the title that you go by! Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. Ow. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Oh my god. I'm just looking at this guy. Let's talk to him. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. Look at his eyes, you okay, bro? What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. He's tweaking hard. Yeah, he is. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Let's try the night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. Smoke weed every day. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Let's try Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up from the grand office you see into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
Fantabulistic, is it not? Oh, this guy.
Let's try that painting. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I am so concerned, me too. I've seen it before, yeah. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you did not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer.
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zibbo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What? Ugh! Oh God, what? Ugh! He punched me!
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who'll be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension.
Compensation.
You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes?
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Wow. Okay. We'll move to Grossberg's then. Hopefully he's there. Yes, he is! I'm gonna need water for this guy. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Ahem! Jumpers, Jehoshaphat! Oh, you!
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Oh, no, not move, not move. Talk. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly.
Oh man, excuse me.
I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Let's try your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? You nasty. I think I have a right to know.
Right. Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Yeah, that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there in the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Yeah, he's blackmailing you. Your lovers. No, he's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest. My obscenely large chest. So I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid.
I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you of this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident? What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fay.
DLC.
Fay? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
That's right, reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told Wright?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. But because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Mr. White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this land as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Yeah, I think it's time we go back to the office. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Yeah, let's look around. Can I... No, let's... The window? Sky's blue, so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. How about the plant? Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Oh, the phone? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Files? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Yeah, T to Z, because that's where White would be. T, W... I know, W! White! The entire W section is missing? Was it taken? Let's try A to I for Faye. Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, read it. I have tarnished the... Le gasp. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. Okay, I think we know what we need. So let's move back to Grossberg, possibly. Nothing there. Let's move to Blue Corp. Wait a minute. What can I present to him? Yeah, I got nothing. Wait, what happens if I present the wiretap?
Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in a language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say.
Okay. I guess we talk to Grossberg again? Am I missing something? Oh, wait, I know! We gotta talk to... Can I talk to Maya? Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Huh. Maybe there's more evidence I'm missing. Oh, I know! There was like a third section in the case files. Yeah, these ones. Nothing much oh. Yeah, let's skip. Well, no harm flipping through, but again, the biggest part is here, and suicide. She had a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Right! Oh my god, yes! Because she also has a case on everyone who committed suicide because they were under duress from all of the blackmail. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. All right. I think we have what we need. So let's move to Grossberg first. And wait, no. Present the newspaper clippings. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I suspected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, now I think we can talk to Blue Corp. Or to Red.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Well, let's present this. Present that. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail!
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong.
What is it?
What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
Wright, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now.
Beep.
Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
Now, how dare you?
I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Wow. And we are going to end it here. So thank you all for joining me for this wonderful stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Things are really heating up right now. But we now know who it was that killed Mia. Now we just have to prove it. I don't quite know off the top of my head when my next stream will be, but just pay attention to my Twitter. I always have updates there. And, yeah, like always, this will be up on YouTube, and we'll see you next time. See you later, guys.